expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
Has everyone arrived?
Everyone is already waiting inside.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's...
Please. Wait a moment. Before attending the meeting,
What do you need?
promise me that you won't commit to anything.
What do you think?
Okay.
I'll catch up. Everyone's here so early! But why isn't anybody talking?
We already discussed things a bit.
Hey, where have you been? I've missed you too.
Are you ready? Very well.
Are you sure this is gonna
I gotta admit, it's bold. Color me impressed.
The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk and move to...
You're finally done.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Come on, don't give me that face.
That's what I wanted to hear. Well, Traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions, the meeting...
You can tell?
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense people's emotions.
Paimon's a little...
To be honest, I feel the same. Your deeds speak for themselves.
Candace, we stayed behind to tell you that.
I'm very glad I've said the same thing to everyone here today. Only when you're safe can the plan be successful. You're welcome. And good luck.
I'll catch up.
Sounds good. I'll go make some...
Okay.
I'll hit them.
Have you finished saying your goodbye?
Yeah. Also...
Yes, she did. But I think our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to I hope this is clear to you.
Huh? Shouldn't you be...
Didn't we already do...
You can never have enough words of...
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while we all have our jobs to do after all.
Speaking...
Of course. Compared to the mercenary. But the advantage of not being a mercenary is that I get to stay in a safer place and off. Just think about that mercenary who lost his mind.
Well, being a scholar...
I'm not like the rest of them. Even among...
This guy.
All intellectuals are Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? It mentioned you have a good memory. Forbidden knowledge has the power to drive people insane. But this fact has never been... I think. Those mad scholars and mercenaries, but the academia has always held a different view. They've always believed that symptoms of madness... Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the withering, Elazar, and the sandstorms.
But Paimon thought that At least, that's what... Wait a second.
Ah, you've connected the dots.
But if that's the case...
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
You mean it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the Avidia forest? That whole the world forget me thing?
In that case, it's imperative that we rescue Lesser to make sure we're still on track. I would like to check on
Where are we going?
to an Aramite base.
Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance.
Oh, you made it.
Huh? What are they?
I gave them some.
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
How's the work going?
Ah, yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are...
Aren't those devices for
Look here.
Huh?
What's that look on your face?
Paimon's a little scared.
Anyway, we're not going to use this. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. Traveler, I want you to record some. Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali? Good. Convict now. Please get ready.
You want us to record our conviction?
Yes,
Paimon is...
I understand. But trust, because to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your...
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our... Everything went without a hitch. And everyone... Now, open your eyes. Here.
What's this?
Read it out loud. It's done.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
It's just a recording.
But what was the point?
And that's perfectly fine. In any...
Huh?
Have you forgotten? Our plan, you may find it hard to believe, but for those people, imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born. After all that time, a slave to orders. And that's why rules are... In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate... You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can...
Things you're interested in are really out.
Anyway, that's it. I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects.
Small prop.
We are going to tinker with the...
Such fair weather. Why don't we do a bit of sunny work?
I thought we agreed on a plan,
The plan is too radical and
but it's still the best plan we have.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time.
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, had I known all Hatham would give you...
Look, you already know that we're all...
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not...
Seems you really do on...
Traveler, Paimon. Rahman's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok guards, and my...
Wait, how can...
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Rebot would never let so many My plan will clear us of any possible...
That also sounds like some...
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how deep...
Of course he does. He also said that with the help of Sino, I never blindly trust anyone. And I've always had...
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist us. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can...
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect.
Now you're making this hard for me.
Hey, is there something we can do to help? We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to
Sino, on behalf of my people, I think we have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of it.
Well, now that but remember, you need to follow the plan and not do any. Since you and I both.
Okay.
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there. Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location.
Ah, of course. Mahamatra. But who exactly are you planning to arrest?
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Akmar in Port Ormos.
As many as Ain al Akmar?
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible.
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Because this is work. Because
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. Aren't you even a little worried? What if even if that guard doesn't...
We discussed this, remember?
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry.
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matras still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested.
A reasonable inference.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction
The Akasha is still in operation. So I'm actually... considering the power...
I've given that a lot of thought. If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information. But things like that...
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle.
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true. But the key... Haven't you ever thought about it?
Because the Akasha controls
The Academia firmly believes
by sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive... However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate, emotions are part of our behavioral logic. But Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence, decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined it. Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic... The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past. After all,
Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha is not...
I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever trapped by the past.
Paimon...
Next time, pay it.
Will do.
Just remember to stay...
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the group.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. She will be working with me. The construct next to her...
Beep! Construct!
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as...
Have you made a decision regarding the matter?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation.
There's no need for flattery. Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map.
In 2 days, we will... Any questions about the time?
None at all, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
This is all due to the app. Get ready.
I'll catch up. It's time for the operation! Let's go meet Sino in the desert!
Take on a commission from some mercenaries.
Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up. I'll catch up.
Wait a moment.
Ah! Oh, it's you.
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is, since this is a big case for the...
I'm glad to hear your sense of... They are our only leads for the case.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching!
Make preparations and be ready for combat. Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome! What are you judging from those shiny weapons?
Rahman. The Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit...
Who are you supposed to be? A mach...
I'm not here to...
Oh, nobody's given me this much... Brothers! For that's...
By royal decree...
Time for your arraignment! Wings of darkness! Come, incinerate!
Dodge this! Ah!
Motion to compel! Odds revealed!
It's over.
Ah! We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related personnel...
Ah! You pitiful dendro!
I'm a...
King Deshret will...
Silence!
Oh!
Restrain them and...
Yes, sir!
Mahamatra Sino.
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
This part of the plan went
Yes.
That's fantastic. And that punch you gave Rahman...
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot.
Yeah, you're...
It's not go join up with her.
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share...
I have a very close relationship with Taina. If we need help, get ready for the next fate.
Incinerate!
Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
By royal decree! From boom!
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come. In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5...
sorry. We didn't mean...
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of. I just like seeing that serious look. All joking aside, I'm glad. Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible.
Yeah, we sure do.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that. According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari. If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari's still... So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. You should be...
But Paimon thought
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always... how much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say? I haven't seen you smiling much recently. Come on, give me a smile so that I can be looking good. There are many kinds of smiles, but let's go. It's time.
He's over there! Let's go say hi! Tainari!
Ah, Traveler, Paimon.
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something really
All right, then This place is better. We won't be Okay, what is this important thing you want to ask me? The Doctor.
He's that strange-looking Fatui...
Yes, I know. Actually...
He left?
Yeah, he came looking for...
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this. For now, all we can...
Sino used... I see. Okay. I will answer your...
Sino's name really does work wonders.
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. You don't need to tell me anything you don't... The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away...
Hypatia? Why would he want...
And what do you mean by take away?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent.
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have... I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. Let me ask, have you...
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you recruited many informants.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking...
Since you asked, I'll be frank.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient.
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me. To the point of even questioning my
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I will personally supervise...
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person, your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the Doctor, but after talking with him, it's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that I would never refer a patient to someone like him. I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really...
I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But luckily, there is still some time left. It's just as the academia said, and that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, Everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion.
I can barely believe it myself.
I don't think I missed any details.
Sorry, we can't tell you everything.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, recently my master wrote several letters to me.
Hasn't he already asked you
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. This has been a habit of his for many years.
I get it. Since you are always at
I'd like to ask you to do that for me. If you can keep yourself safe.
I can do that. But I have the Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is. But if the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave.
All right. We've got.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra.
I must say, I didn't expect.
Being loyal to the Academia doesn't mean. On that note, aren't you?
The Academia, yes, but my master is a man of integrity. I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long.
I see. So
This may well be how Sino became involved in all. Also, if you run into Sino again, I think this may be something he needs.
Okay, we'll find a chance.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go. Oh, by the way, which way did the
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way. According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor would. He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves, just to be safe.
But we have no idea.
We'll do it the mercenary way. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly they're in a hurry. It's just as I thought. We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is Port Ormos.
Port Ormos?
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a...
Dia's tracking skills.
Shh! Don't draw the port is crawling.
Let's keep going and see what...
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him. This place'll do. We can hide here.
Uh-oh. He saw us.
Huh? Is he waving?
It's time to...
Wait, is... And where are all the souls?
They were all here just a few minutes.
So this was a trap. Wait, don't...
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no. They might be after Hypatia.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see.
Oh no!
Let's go!
Pardis Di is not...
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave...
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already.
Even the Grand Sage himself, I've done my duty to
It would seem that my work... You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Pardis Di...
With all due respect...
Well, you only have your Harbinger to... I may be staying at Pardis Di. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars.
Then it seems our
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
Midnight Phantasm. You need to hurry up.
Boom!
This one's well done.
Freeze! Incinerate!
There's no use resisting! Give us Hypatia!
Keep dreaming!
Yeah, Tainari! Beat him up! Motion to compel!
I will aim forward. Freeze! This one will be frozen.
Inadmissible evidence!
I guess. As you wish, main Fräulein.
Boom boom!
You need to hurry up. Cool it! This one's well done!
I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clean up.
You need to hurry up. Roast and fry.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Dodge this. You need to hurry up. This one's well done. Roast and fry.
By royal incinerate.
You need to hurry up. This one's well done.
The doctor's orders are absolute.
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now.
Stay right there. Cool it.
What's the hurry?
Motion to compel. Midnight Phantasm.
Yes. This is it.
Leave it all to me. Incinerate! Oz, reveal thyself!
Freeze!
But my defense was watertight.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia.
Got it! Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
So, you think this is over?
What? The
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where is he?
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first. I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be.
Who are you talking?
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your. I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, traveler!
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some fine. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that? Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods. Yes. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean? But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, I'm connected to your consciousness. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone. Ah, you've seen my affection for her. She peered into my consciousness. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my... You're doubting me again? No. Who wants to hurt my devout follower? The doctor wants to hurt... How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you the doctor has never known his place? Even now, but you're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed...
Ah! Paimon hears thunder! That person Paimon couldn't see was the Palantir? Oh, he sure chatted with you. Where is the storm headed? That means anyone outside is in danger!
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen air.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. My wound aside, you look like...
Hey, didn't I tell...
Just in case. Thank goodness she...
Hey,
I understand my condition.
ugh. The more you understand medicine...
I know. They always think...
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit.
So that's what you were talking to the balladeer about?
The academia.
That sounds, ambitious. As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, taste... I must be the least ambitious...
Don't say that.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some... Maybe the Fatui want to cover up...
You said the balladeer claimed that Hypatia...
Have you noticed? The balladeer is not happy with the doctor.
So, if the doctor was to...
Based on what the traveler has said, I think he would. In other words, we've successfully...
Yay! That's a...
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure...
Yeah.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Parties DI. Let's continue to keep a low profile.
This weather's got me... Mood for... Writing some... Let's see... Commercial law of Leo...
All right, everyone is here.
How did everything go? Any luck?
Let's report back one by one. We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha...
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Parties DI.
Who was behind?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer? After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left soon. So, we've successfully removed the doctor from the...
Oh! Tainari also asked us to...
Everything also went smoothly on my side. To avoid alerting the quarry. They will...
I can't believe you actually got...
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave...
It appears to have been very effective. Well, is that everything?
Huh? Wait, you...
Well, What else?
Shouldn't you end with some words of
Personally, I'd
I'll hate them.
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must. So you should find someone more.
But I thought all of you academia.
Then I should remind you that
I know that.
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings.
Fine, whatever. Well, Sino doesn't seem to be much of an
employer.
Yep. The Traveler hired me. That's right.
Yeah! Say something to boost morale!
Huh? What are you all doing here?
Oh, it's Nilu!
Hey, everyone.
Not at all. I was
But you also look like you're...
Welcome, Nilu. Would you...
Huh? Join? You mean...
Yes. Nilu, are there any...
Huh? I can't believe... Oh, right. But I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Remember.
Okay. I'll get my...
Just remember not to say too much.
Yep.
All the preparations are done. Now.
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all super...
Well said.
Thankfully, I've had my...
Huh?
Oh.
Alright, let's all go home and get a good...
Okay. So I guess...
Yep. Good night, everyone. Today is the Academia's Neogarbaha Day. We can finally put our plan into action. Oh, Hatham should be waiting for us. Let's go to the Academia and find him.
Hello, you two. Sleep well?
Not really. What about you all?
Naturally, I slept just fine.
You just want to
It's crucial to dissipate...
The only thing you're doing is...
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again? Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the many restricted commands and operations are executed via that
You know, Paimon's been thinking.
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the Sanctuary 500 years ago, the Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it can no longer be controlled from the inside.
So,
Don't forget, today is Nyagarbahad. The sages and core academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research development. All the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the grindstone, and the academia's grounds are flown when the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process. Well, yes. That's just the... If precedence holds, the academia...
Everyone should be in position.
Let's go.
So...
Yes.
Paimon...
Please, wait.
That's me.
No. I was just surprised to see you. And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the academia.
Outside guests? How did you arrive?
What did you say?
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, look, based on what you already know.
Is that so? The sages, so, from the start...
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself...
As I expected.
It's nothing. We'll be...
All right. Thank you.
What the heck Just...
I'm afraid I don't know.
You have no...
That is the so-called pride. Nowadays, the academia is
Wow. So there are special...
We shouldn't waste any...
Is this the
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana.
There are a lot...
The academia marches to a fast beat, especially since just act natural.
What's this platform?
It's a lift that academia...
Are we gonna take it then?
No, not right now. We can't...
You think the Grand Sage will exit? And after he does, we...
Who knows?
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location... Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not. An eyewitness had informed me of...
Great Sage. I didn't...
I'm sure. But it's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory... The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable.
This place is crawling with guards.
All right then, traveler. Today is Niagarbaha Day, so I still have many... If that is so, then you should be praising...
Trivial.
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want? Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power, creating a god. If humanity cannot, we shall regain even Ermin's soul for our nation of scholars. This is the ultimate. You will never understand the rapture of having a god. Gods exist on a plane that care for the people. We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata. Though I may have the ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all, with that in mind...
What a pathetic justification! Do you really...
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, not only are they acting against the Academia, but their ideologies have the
I'll hate them?
Anyway, I've brought them to the Academia's Oh, that reminds me. Here's the It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler.
I'll hate them? We finally started to trust you!
Excellent. Detailed as it is Niagarbaha.
Will be monitored.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions, to put it into words you can understand, wherever you go. Are you not familiar with the concept that In any case, you are...
You're
despicable. Your ploy.
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been...
Must I delineate your... First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted. Judging by the time, you were all likely in... The Academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. With their instigation, what was the probability that you would...
Regardless, that's only a guess.
Indeed, your boldness. If I'm correct, you have a contingent sneak into the Academia on Niagarbaha Day, should your intentions be discovered. All Hatham will... As for Sino...
You'll see me... Even if you impugn me, it would have little of...
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would... However, under the current circumstance...
You said that I betrayed the Academia.
So... Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Azar!
He has gone completely insane. Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyagarbha Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon's acting just now? Great, huh? Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too. We even managed to trick Grand Sage. What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up. Right. Paimon...
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal.
What? Why do we...
She's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the great. Once the traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control. And with their guard down, then...
I cannot...
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth...
That isn't the only reason, of course. According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the... That way, they can't pry anymore. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take...
So our job is to wake up Nahida!
The confinement room is inside the Academia, close to the sanctuary of Surasthana. I'll work with Ramon's scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha term. However,
You've been wearing your... Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless? Alright, so what now? Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk with... There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... The faster it blinks, the better the signal! Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed?
When did it first start? Oh, right. It started from the moment I was born. I want to become a worthy, so I've kept studying, kept listening to my kept looking, so I can catch up to greater. But I'm stuck in this. The sages are created, and I'm forced to love.
Nahida! Nahida!
It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, should I been doing the right thing? How do I? It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of... You've known the answers to all the...
You're right, though. I won't...
Nahida! Nahida?
Did you wake me up?
We're here to rescue you.
I'm fine. When I think of everything that...
You should have been angry
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything? That's wonderful news! Great, when you went to wake up Nahida, you were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone... Yep, so that means...
Nilu, are you sure about this? You're taking such a...
I'm sure, and I'm going.
But if anything happened...
Don't worry. They've been...
All right.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
Nilu!
Definitely more than usual.
It's okay. Just focus on your performance.
You sure know how to talk.
Well, thank you both.
Ooh, that sounds...
All right, let's get back to business. Nilu,
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia has been conducting a weird...
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better? Oh.
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry. It'll be a piece of cake.
Hey, Nilu! Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Do you want some candy?
Vihar, thank you so much. I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on sweets in the
You have a point.
Yeah, thanks to you. I'm really...
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage? Yep. It's come to think of it. When did Alhaitham replace the knowledge capsule that was about to be entered into the Akasha? Oh, so that's when he did it! Paimon was too nervous. Speaking of, didn't Alhaitham also yoink the divine knowledge? It's a time-tested trick of his. Why are we complimenting him? Yeah, he's smart and all, but he still makes... Let's review our... Paimon remembers that Nilu's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed with the Doctor's technological support...
How despicable of them.
But... I was originally asked to draft the knowledge capsule for the artistic It should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyagarbha Day.
Are they really going to stop all...
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the Akasha on Nyagarbha Day, the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban, and so...
Sure sounds complicated, but it seems like if everything goes... That's pretty clever. I just have one question. Even if we
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish truth from...
The Akasha will turn humans into machines. I've seen it happen.
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing, too. By the way, this plan's still...
Do you have someone in mind?
Nilu of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda hesitant to ask her to participate.
All right. After the guards and the academia are gone...
Then it'll be time for me and... Here they come. Did you see that?
After laying low in the city for so long.
We couldn't do anything to them inside their coop. But outside the
With a lioness like you.
we still need to eliminate the guards as soon as possible.
All they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and
Speaking of which, most of the guards who report directly to the Six Sages belong following those blasted sages every whim, throwing away all the principles of...
Indeed. The trap.
All right, let's each take a road.
You gave such an important task.
It'll be fine. Isak was so... Besides, even if he's caught, the guards would be too scared to do...
You've got a point.
Good luck.
Hey, Do you remember what you need to do?
Oh, yeah.
Relax. You only need to think about getting the guards' attention and...
Okay, got it.
Hey, they're here. I can see the Academia guards.
All right, it's time.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan, but there's no time.
Let's have a look behind the house.
What should I do next?
Huh. Looks like nothing's here. A wasted time.
Luckily, he didn't check behind the tree. The guard looks alert. What should I do next?
Hey, stop! I saw you!
The guard looks alert.
Doesn't seem like anything unusual's around here.
Looks like the guard find...
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me! This is bad. Where should I...
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord... Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and find her!
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry! Hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth is going on? I suppose that's all of you? Who are you? Did you set us up? What are you planning?
Phew, that was rough. I almost got caught.
Little brat! So you're not—
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition. Or, after stepping into our traps, stop thinking of your...
An ambush? How's that possible? This is
You've spent all your time hiding away in the
This is odd. The Academia has quieted down after the... Where are the guards? Why have I...
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you come?
My apology. Right now, all Academia guards have entered the city.
Arrest? I have an ominous...
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes, I wouldn't. Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many...
What happened? Just what is going... Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow is... That's impossible. The Academia is heavily... What manner of trickery did they disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so I thought...
Let me check. Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the Akasha indeed contains this. How did they bypass my permissions to... Was it the report about the travel? No. I specifically checked that. Well, even if I figure it out now, it won't make any difference. Have you been to this...
Confirm. It may be a bit offensive. How can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? If we have to confirm the information, then how is that any...
In the beginning, it was...
No, Grants.
Stay here.
Yes, Grand Sage.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally confirm... Ah! Impossible. That's impossible. There must be something wrong. Huh? She really appeared again?
What a comical sight. Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into you all can only see the world in your mind. The one you and precisely because of that, she...
Sino. The Akasha predicted that you would return to the
No, you were blinded. Your fault.
I truly did not expect a
People change, Azar.
Then tell...
You want to buy time. This is the sanctuary as for the investigation.
So what?
No. You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside for a while. Yeah, but aren't you thinking about it? At least Paimon has when Paimon thinks of next.
Here comes your savior.
Dia! Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us!
You two really owe me some big...
Thanks a lot. Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
No, that's, I'll pass.
What are you afraid of?
Now isn't the time to talk about being tickled. Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well. The Corps of 30 is in charge of the city's defenses, but we already talked. As long as it doesn't break their employment contract...
That's probably because you've been super great.
The Grand Sage is in his custody. Even I know. Sino forced him to release Lesser Lord. So, hurry to the sanctuary. We should have already rescued our Archon. Honestly, I did. Alright, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
They say this is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams. Conscious, thank you so much for during this time. I did some self-reflection.
Exactly! We're here.
Amazing. So this is how it feels. It's like I just had my concept. But now doesn't seem to be the time to indulge in... this is really embarrassing.
It's okay. With you...
There's one more thing.
What is it?
For all the things the Academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom.
Ah, wow! That's...
I understand. If you haven't even figured out how to be a caterpillar... Yes, true. We need to hurry and I need to make some preparations. First things first. After that, I'll make some... After all, this might take some time. And if we don't stop the god...
We might as well prepare for a fight. When we're done, we can take a walk around. After all, we missed out on a lot of stuff when we were locked up. How's it going, Nahi?
I'm done with the parts that needed Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, its internal... Oh, also, this is for you.
Huh? What's...
It's a small device. You may not need it right now, but it
Wait! This thing were both small things? Oh, all the things that make Paimon special got copied!
It's only a flying device.
You're so good at comforting... Nahida, you're a natural...
By the way, even though I'm the Archon and you may have heard that an Archon's power is derived if we get into a situation where combat is our only option. I'm glad I...
So the God of Wisdom isn't good at fighting?
I've located where the false god...
What is this place? Wow.
The sages wanted to realize their god creation plan without being discovered. That's... Judging from the structure here, the project is a huge but this place doesn't look like it could have been constructed. The Fatui under the Doctor sure didn't hold back.
Yeah, or else they wouldn't...
Is that it, though? I've always felt that instead of being interested in the end product...
The Fatui Harbingers are...
So... This Fatui we had previously come into contact with is conscious. One is the desire for a nose. The other obsession is probably...
Paimon knows that he was a prototype puppet. That's why he wants a gnosis so badly.
It sounds like you know the Balladeer quite well. I see. The more we know now... Alright, time to go.
Time to work. Let's begin.
By royal decree.
You're back into it. Time to fulfill my duty. No slacking off.
Inadmissible evidence!
Cool it! Let's end this quickly! This is bad. This isn't good.
It looks like we can climb up these pipes. The pattern on the ground seems all messed up. Let's go around and see if there's a way to fix it. Incinerate! Motion to compel! Wings of darkness! Incinerate!
Frostbite. Frozen. Crisp
By royal
like frost.
Incinerate!
Freeze!
Motion to compel!
Cool it!
Prepare yourself.
Oz, reveal thyself! Incinerate! Boom boom!
Can't run from death.
The cart is stuck. Maybe there's something wrong with the tracks. Let's try adjusting the direction of the device to clear the tracks.
I'll put you on high heat.
Motion to compel. Time for your arraignment. Motion to compel. By royal decree.
Stay right there. I guess.
Freeze!
This is it.
Shadow Raven. Boom boom.
Finally, some quiet. Come at me.
I must leave no.
Let's move.
Cool it! This moment will be frozen.
Oz revealed to incinerate. Wrap up with flame.
You can't run. I miscalculated.
Boom boom.
Dodge this!
Steady as stone, as a good knight should.
This can hurt.
By royal decree, incinerate! Midnight fantastic! Motion to compel! The law has loopholes.
Looking at its operational status, we must prepare for the worst. The god they...
Oh no! What should we do?
Are you nervous?
If you really want to know...
Yes, I am. I feel not just nervous, but
Curious?
Curious about, to me, everything we perceive in this world, and if it's a form of knowledge. However, only fate is about that which has yet to occur. So to me, that's also why I love observing humans, and now, I will personally...
Ah, so that's what you mean.
Agreed. Okay, let's continue on. I can sense his aura from here.
world would be so eager for my birth. I remember you, Boer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now.
So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
This imposing aura.
A body that capitalizes on the Balladeer's original. How much effort and research from a purely technological perspective? It's a.
You sure are something.
But I don't think he's reached the spiritual height of a god.
Strife is engraved upon it. Can you feel it?
Nahida wouldn't feel it.
Do you not realize that you...
The strife engraved upon a gnosis. Tevat's current peace was not easily won. All those losses were meaningless, driven by the demands of the laws.
This is a first. No wonder your own people have abandoned you. Your judgment is as your existence. Unsubstantial. This is where everything ends, Boer. The god of wisdom. You should know that wisdom cannot solve every problem. Like now. Come! Let us reenact a scene of...
Boom! Oz, reveal thyself! Motion to compel.
Insignificant pest! Freeze!
Boom boom!
My endless cycle begins!
Motion to compel. I'll catch up. Incinerate!
Feeble human!
By royal decree!
Insignificant pest!
Motion to compel! Boom boom! I must leave no stone.
At my command, you shall fall!
Oz, reveal thyself! Motion to compel! Wings of darkness!
Burn to oblivion!
Someone needs assistance. Leave it all to me.
Tremble!
Don't get frostbite.
Kneel!
By royal decree!
Reality?
Motion to compel!
Pain! This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Booer?
The data collection is almost complete. Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me? We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sub-Zerus festivals and Samsara cycles?
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me? You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, Traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
All that battle experience!
It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god. Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
Meaningless tricks won't save you. Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you, the first sage of Booer.
I am the all-knowing God!
Inadmissible evidence! Committed to memory! Yeah! Make yourselves at home!
To oblivion!
Oz, reveal the... Time to clean up!
Kneel!
Wish her luck. Oh, so sorry.
Reality?
Leave it all to me!
Is pain!
I see everything!
Good riddance, cruel world.
Incinerate! Hey! The room! Everyone hold hands!
Possible.
Sharing my knowledge! By royal decree! Time for your arraignment!
Humans. Filthy humans. Wait! Please! Anything but the Gnosis! That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another Gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
This is...
That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor.
Huh. This sure seems...
Yes, that is our destination. But I didn't expect... Forbidden knowledge? Your inference seems logical enough. Forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert thousands of years ago, but was accepted then. A second instance of forbidden knowledge pollution occurred, but I'm afraid it is much more...
So, if we're in the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rook...
Yes. It's very She didn't completely eradicate forbidden knowledge, but if it weren't the way that everyone, including me, has forgotten I'm just sharing. Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution? She even used her last remnant of lucid consciousness to leave a clue for... Yes, her word, but now we can cross the polluted and then we'll let Greater Lord. Each of us need to be mindful of this, even with the Gnosis' protection. We must... Don't worry, it should be...
Are we in the air? And why is there a huge boat?
That's the boat of consciousness, which symbolizes reason here.
Wow. What are these? The monsters seem to have been affected by them.
Cool it!
Motion to compel.
As a good night should.
Freeze!
Incinerate!
Dodge this! This moment will be frozen.
Boom boom! Breath of the flame! Midnight Phantasm! Incinerate!
Four-leaf sigils have appeared in the sky!
Odds reveal the... Boom boom!
Freeze!
Invisible evidence!
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Motion to compel!
Steady as stone. Time to clean up.
By royal decree!
Cool it! Oh, so sorry.
Time for your arraignment!
Freeze! As you wish, Maple.
Incinerate!
To control the boat of consciousness, we need to find the helm first. We changed direction. Are we still...
Mm-hmm. We'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling? Are your minds still intact?
Huh? But everything...
Hopefully there won't be any more interruptions.
Are you saying you've never...
No, it seems otherwise. I think she...
Hey, you've done... So, is this the place you were talking about? The base of Irminsul?
Well, this is the place.
We're here to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, but...
Is that... Are you... Great...
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance? Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they... We are manifestations of... Because you are me. You are me in the new
The new
As Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm the... Imagine it this way. Even if a tree... I'm merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord... But you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
If this is true...
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. When a branch grows into a mature...
That's why fate is the ultimate...
That's a great insight. It's also precisely why you won't become like... But perhaps... I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess in my... Along with the blessings from... Don't worry. The growth of wisdom is like that of a plant.
Come to think of it, the sages...
Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired... It's so nice to speak with...
The feeling is mutual. From the moment I...
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me?
I see. Everything that day, even the sky itself, changed into a color like... At that time, the seven were all summoned to the... I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. The pain started to torment my mind. Had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King...
So what exactly...
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong. It came from the very bottom of the abyss. The world is constantly... If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute...
So, there's no...
At that time, I knew I couldn't repel, which is why I created a device that
It's truly the world...
Thank you. Though it was selfish to do so, I borrowed...
Well, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru. Almost, but... Thanks to... And then... I remembered that from the very beginning.
Oh no.
I've experienced that pain in your...
Yes, but... Even if I died, my existence and everything related... And... There's no way for me to live, so... I took the pure all in hopes that you would come here and remove me and...
Wait!
See, Irminsul has all the knowledge. Removing me from Irminsul means, but...
People love you so much, and how can we just... Is there really no...
You're the god of wisdom, Booer.
But this...
No need to feel so sad, Booer. As someone, these are the words in their entirety. Let the world come... We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness. I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people. Goodbye, people of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
I'm alright. We've just saved the world, right? So I don't know where this feeling inside it is now. We used the then we removed the remaining.
Yeah, what's wrong?
Huh? That sound.
I've been waiting here far too long.
The doctor. What have you done?
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. This is the only thing of interest I've found among the saints. Don't worry. I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally.
Negotiate with me?
I left Sumeru. Even the god of wisdom is
You mean...
An astute, even the same individual will have different cognitions. A long time ago, I made a major decision. Observation is the first step of any experiment. So I saved segments of all my ages, and that's all there is to it.
It's an insult to the very life inherently has many rules and restrictions.
Indeed, it's difficult for humans.
Since you were in the academia, why wait until...
Simple. Let me ask you this. It was my experiment.
The academia saw the plan to create a god as... You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god on... Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view of...
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me confronted with that outcome.
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging.
Oh no, I certainly have my own All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over, and it's... For example, Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon.
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with...
After all, I'm also a scholar.
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute... I understand your scheme, but... What if I were to destroy the Gnosis...
Awaken.
Do you think that's really...
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years. Will the destruction of a gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly prince? Do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
Gamble? How? I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your... But this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness. As a scholar, I respect all Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility.
This foreign gnosis will only lead to... But this electro-gnosis is the prize now. As the one who initiated this cascade of events...
Price? Interesting. What price would...
How about erasing all your...
So this is how you wish to restrict me. Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely rare resources and... Yes. Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, what did you see when you were imprisoned? You were...
Like you said, it's being as smart as you are.
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relation...
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be besides, with my abilities. It's only a matter... But what I'd like to know is... how...
I can see your remaining honesty.
What a ridiculous decision! You can't be serious!
How could I have been so short-sighted?
You think this is the end? Wait, I'll have my revenge!
You'll make this moment count.
You will regret this!
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here. The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. There won't be any further...
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my homeland. Another chess piece. And where is your...
Don't be greedy.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to... Besides, isn't it the... Oh... Judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way.
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet arrogant as that is...
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat...
Huh?
That's the secret hidden by Ermin's... Once I finish telling you about with negotiations, we've all gotten what we wanted.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say. Are you awake? Kali says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up! Good morning! How are you feeling today? Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even... Come on, Traveler! Looks like you're awake. Yep. I prepared some breakfast today. It's nice to... Well, now that I've recovered from Alizar... And Paimon bets they're all... Oh, by the way,
Someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night.
Nope. Paimon wanted to read the... Oh, ahem. We're going to hold a feast as heroes of Sumeru. Please...
Oh, I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well. That's everyone's aware of your ability.
Anyway, let's go to the...
Oh, before you leave.
Tighnari!
Good morning. How do you feel?
We feel much better. How about you?
I'm recovering well.
But from the looks of it, you...
It's fine. I'm not that. The Elazar patients have recovered, as well as a...
It seems once Irminsul started...
Yes, but there are still... The withering is one example. Though it won't spread anymore, the existing zones won't just disappear.
By the way, we have some good...
This news is...
Huh? You mean
He visited once, but he was afraid of disturbing you while you were...
And you probably already know all...
Celebration feast?
Huh? But...
Perhaps...
Come to think of it, Sino doesn't seem... You and Kale are both Sinos...
Kale has taken over some of my tasks these days. You see, some VIP...
Huh?
Well, technically speaking, they are former VIPs. The sages involved in recent...
Huh?
Yes, he's a little weak, but Lesser Lord Kusanali in her boundless mercy has decided to spare Azar and the other wrongdoers. Supposedly, when they learned that Lesser Lord Kusanali had defeated the Balladeer and saved Irminsul, they were shocked. As a result, work has...
That sounds really
There's nothing we can do, really. But that's another topic.
Ah, right!
You've recovered well.
Yay! I'll catch up.
Well, there won't be any problems if the feast starts at that.
Mr. Zubair, I finished tallying things up here. Well...
Is a simple reply.
Oh, it'll be fine.
Hey, Nilu!
Traveler, Paimon.
We got your letters, so here we are!
You're the best.
Huh? Are we...
Yeah, I had someone deliver letters to...
Look, I get it. Sumeru is in an extremely Nilu is Sumeru's number...
If you consider enjoying Nilu's dances having... Because Paimon thinks...
That's right. We all think Nilu is an absolute fit, Master Zubair.
Nonsense. But in...
Ooh, good idea.
I don't want you giving pictures of me to everyone.
There's always a lot going on at the Grip.
Yeah. And Traveler and Paimon, could you help if for some reason they didn't receive the...
Yeah, we can also check out how
As for Sino, I'm not too sure about Ramon's, but as for Dunyarzad, I just hope she's feeling...
Okay, got it. Let's go, Traveler.
I'll catch up.
We haven't seen Alhaitham anywhere. Let's ask that person... Have you seen Al-Haytham around?
Yes, it seems Scribe Al-Haytham has gone, but you're already the second group of people.
Oh? Who else was—
Mr. Cavey was just here asking about him. You don't tell me everyone's here looking for God.
No way. Where's—
Ah, I see. Sorry.
I'll catch up. I'll catch up. Al-Haytham should be around here somewhere, right? Oh, he's over there! But it looks like he might not have—
Just put down that worthless book and
This is not just some worthless book.
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway.
Oh? You sound surprised.
Would I be here asking you if I knew?
Well...
Huh?
Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Kaveh. Like... Huh. What makes you say that?
Maybe it's because you've never said anything good about me, but...
Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment. And anyone who knows you as well as...
Oh, see? This is why I hate discussing...
It seems that you're...
Ha! What was...
Well, then you might as well...
Are you threatening me? Ugh. And don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
Are they having a fight?
Forget what's going on with the academia. Haven't you been...
Don't get me started. I get...
So, what...
Like I need to tell you.
No. I think we deserve to know.
I was in the desert for a large project, but considering Haravatat's utter ignorance of architectural which is truly unfortunate, I can only... Hold on, wait a second.
Well, while you were out fiddling around in the...
Ha! And you...
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and all his
Huh? What?
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Darshan was the one trying to apply for funding from the Grand Sage.
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
Oh, it's you two.
We're running some errands for Nilou.
Letter?
Nilou said she sent out a letter.
If she addressed the letter to Al-Haytham of the I've been busy these days, so I haven't had
Have you always been so—
Of course not.
Tainari told us they all—
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to pull it off, they
Yeah, you're right. Huh.
Yes. It's said that when the academia was first founded, numerous Darshans have sprung up and faded. Only the 6 Darshans, attaching themselves to the 6 great schools, have stood now. The 6 Darshans are nearly synonymous with the 6 great schools, and the leaders selected for among the 6 great sages, unfortunately, only the sages from Vahumana and Amorta remain now.
So who's managing things in the other 4 schools now?
Yes.
Oh, didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge connection.
Yes, about that. The person in charge of personnel affairs nominated me to be the Grand Sage, and I'm not even interested in being one of the 6 great sages.
Oh, all right.
That's not my job either. I'm only responsible for handling important affairs. And the first thing I'll do...
By the way, who was it?
Do we look like friends?
Paimon doesn't know.
His name is Kaveh, my roommate. You could say, which is exactly why he...
So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change.
Such is the work of the academia.
Well, anyway...
All right.
This is Port Ormos. Now where could...
Is that Paimon I hear?
Huh?
Oh, it's been a while.
Dunyarzad! It's been so long since we've seen you!
I'm doing well. I don't know if you've heard, but Elazar has completely disappeared, and all the patients have recovered.
You kidding? Knowing them and the connection...
Yeah!
That's right. My lady is feeling better now.
Why do you still call me that, Dia?
I guess I'm...
Resignation?
Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homayanis.
You know that my parents and I are fond of you, and that we appreciate you very much.
I'm not a woman that's... When I took this job, I had already decided that I'd quit as soon as you'd recovered.
So what are you gonna do now?
I want to take a risky job.
Huh? But...
I know. If I hadn't joined in that plan with you, I guess I still get fired up by that feeling of going... Life is short. And I'm happy that I got to be a part of that. But the whole thing also made me realize that there are still many problems in Sumeru.
Well, I remember a friend.
You mean I'll hate them? I didn't expect him.
We just came from talking with all...
Did he tell you that he suggested that I come...
What?
I heard that Azar and his cronies fell from power, and I'll hate them.
Whoa. Paimon can't see you being anything other than a mercenary.
Me neither.
Ugh, forget about it. I'll hate them probably just like the way I worked and knew I'm good.
But you know, if you take him up on the op, because you're super...
The Matra have all the talent they need as long as they have Sino. In fact, I chose this job from the...
Even if being a mercenary means...
A lion has to return to the wild sooner or later.
I don't want to see...
I'm glad to hear you say that. Come on, no need for the sad face. It's not like we'll... Once the whole Dendro Archon thing is settled, everything in Sumeru will take a turn. But a peaceful society will probably mean less demand for mercenaries like me. Before long, we'll be a...
Huh? But...
Well, no. Not yet, at least.
So, have you been in Port...
did Neil...
She heard that you were seen in...
Huh. It was probably... My lady has been very...
Right, and...
So what it really...
I bet the letter's at the reception.
No wonder there wasn't a reply.
Sorry to make you...
It must be something important.
Yes, she's...
Great! I'll be sure...
Count me in, too. But is there some sort of dress...
Since it's being organized by Nilou, I don't think she'll be too picky.
All right, then...
The feast will be held in 2 days.
Sure.
Thank you so much for...
Oh, by the way...
The General Mahamatra always comes and goes.
Oh.
But last time we met, he mentioned that he... As for Raman, your guess is as good as mine. I only remember he... Don't mention it.
All right, I'm torn. Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up. It's been a while since we last visited Aru. Ah, there's Sino.
What brings you here?
We recovered well.
It seems Gandharva...
And time...
That's good to hear.
Yeah, you're the one who brought...
You're welcome. Tainari has excellent medical...
But why are you just...
I'm meeting some people.
Oh!
I've already talked with Candace and the village chief, but you know one of the people I'm meeting...
Oh, by King Deshret's blessing, my friend suddenly appears in the desert. Don't tell me you've run into trouble.
Raman! And...
Oh.
Oh, well...
Don't worry, these are...
I see.
I'm doing well.
Same here. Really,
Oh, tell us everything.
Yeah.
All right, well, I've decided to leave...
What?
It's not that I've given up on being a scholar. I will no longer pursue research like a typical... I plan to leave the academia.
Wow!
Sataria will return to support education here and teach. She can't teach everyone on her own, but there are many of us Eremites.
Yes, It's my hope that the Eremites can help me select a group of smart people with the best aptitude for teaching. That is the true meaning of education.
The people of King Deshret suffer. The stars have always guided caravans. Thieves,
Oh, please. Where's all of this coming?
You deserve these compliments.
Setaria's idea will bring much good to many.
At first, I feared, as you know, all knowledge is under their surveillance and control. But what I heard at that time has been haunting my heart. As if there were light. Setaria. These words sparked some. I gathered up the courage to.
Azar has received much needed punishment. Though, if you ask me...
Lord Sino helped me obtain... My plan was able to go smooth.
You're all doing so...
Aside from that, I also have...
Lesser Lord Kusanali has allocated many resources to support and develop. I applied for a few batches of educational materials from the academia, and sent them to
That's exactly what the people here need. Physical books and other related...
Apart from this, the academia is also recruiting... We must be persistent about this.
This is the first time... Remember these words. Here lies our faithful priest. I hope people with wisdom...
Enough about us. Are you...
No, not at all. Neva wanted to write to everyone. A celebration feast will be held. At the feast, we'll also be celebrating... although, judging from your appearance...
Celebration? It's the first I've heard.
Tighnari was right.
This feast is